Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. Happy Manic Monday. We also have a huge warning about a potential market crash in the United States of America because, as you know, inflation is transitory, just like your mom's. And America is like totally doing fine. Americans don't have credit card debt. We can totally pay the increasing costs for housing. BlackRock is not buying up our properties. People from, like all Americans can eat. There's enough to go around. We don't have processed food. We're not getting sick. Like everything is totally fine in America. Like our dollar is like totally not devalued any way, shape or form. Right? We're all doing good. Yeah. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Oh, good morning to Crypto Tech. Hello, ma'am. I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Good morning to Lil D. I love you. And good morning to Brian, Mike, Steven, and who else? And Kenyo. Shout out to Kenyo. Good morning. Hope you had a relaxing weekend. I did just a bit. Guys, this is the thing. Thanks for the advice. I'll get a loan and buy a new car. Phew. Yeah, this is the thing. Good morning to Raider. Raider also has some exciting news he wants to announce. He has some very exciting news that he wants to announce. We are going to be going live on friendtech today or tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to be going live there. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, there is absolutely no value you're gaining. If you participate, you engage with me, whatever it is, absolutely no value. We're there really for networking and just to kind of hang out and see what it's all about, just to really learn more about the base chain and all of those types of things. That's why we're there. Mostly for networking. So if you engage with me and you expect value, you're not going to get any value. Look at this. Seriously. Solid 3. No value at all. On top of that, there's a lot of bots there. There's a lot of bots there. So understand there's going to be some bots there. However, what we are going to do is we are probably going to see how much capital we have. And we're going to see maybe about giving away some of those invite thingies, like the shares of me or something. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to try to buy as many as we can and then give those away. And just know if you buy anything related to me, I'm no value at all, any way, shape or form. Very, very clear. But anyways, you guys, also too, I think Americans wish them conditions existed. I don't know what that means. But moral of the story is, things are getting pretty hyphy in America right now. Pretty hyphy. And no, I'm not from the Bay Area. I have friends from there. But we're going to be talking about the market. We're going to be talking about everything. I'm going to be going to Cypherpunk out in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow. The link is on my website. I just don't know where it is because I'm Wendy and Wendy is a hot mess. Wendy is like always all over the place. We're always all over the place. In 2024, February, AMC will cost $230 at least. Y'all, I don't know why you guys are playing around with AMC. I just think you're going to get wrecked with it. But again, I don't know. I mean, question, do you think we'll see hyperinflation in the coming months? I think we're going to see absolutely nothing positive in the coming months, really. I really do. But I don't know. I don't really do too much traditional stocks. I'm going to get back into those eventually. Well, one day. Oh, but let me show you this. If you're going to be in Fort Lauderdale, I am going to be at the CryptoPunk or Cypherpunk, excuse me, Cypherpunk. It's September 27th and 28th. It's in Fort Lauderdale. If you guys want 50% off tickets, we have a link for you. I don't get anything from the links, but I'm going to be there. I'm going to MC, and then the team wants me to hang out there and party. Which the funny thing about that is I literally go to bed at 10 o'clock. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. In addition to that, if you go to my website with the events page, if you go to the website with my events page, you can see all the places that I'm going to be. If you're going to be in LA, the roast of CryptoWendyO is going to be absolutely ridiculous. They're going to absolutely they're going to just get me off like crazy. It's going to be a mess. And then we're also doing Coin Agenda for LA Invest Week. We're going to be doing a couple things. So if y'all want to come hang out with me, great. If not, that's fine too. WorldCoin is pumping. WorldCoin scares me, but I'll grift off of that. We have 200 of you beautiful people, but only 49 likes. If you are brand new to the O Show, and you have not liked the channel, you need to. Because some of you, the O Army, some of y'all that's been in here, y'all know you need to grift, you need to smash a like. I don't really ask y'all for anything. Well, I do ask you to sign up with my ref links. If you do decide to do that, it means you've read the terms of services and all those types of things. But anyways, we're going to get straight into it. I've got a long list of things I have to do today. A long list. Because I have to go tomorrow. I got to go tomorrow. Thank you so much, Morty. I appreciate it. And you got a cute little name. But let's go ahead and get into it. I wish I can say what I want to say, but I can't say it because they'll get mad at me and you guys will get mad too. But anyways, we have a poll at the top. Are you buying the stonk market dip? 24% say no. Or excuse me, 24% say yes. 52% say no, and leftover roasted pork. I'm going to have that because we went out to dinner on, what night was it? Friday night? I whooped it up ahead of time. But anyways, we went to dinner Friday night, so I got this really delicious thing. So I got to eat that. Leftovers going to be gone all week. But anyways, let's get into the news, all the things. You could go to my events page and, come to some of the events that I go to. But let's first talk about the crypto market. Okay. WeMix, which I still don't know what that is. If somebody wants to shill it to me in the chat, tell me. It is up 11.9%. XRD is down 11.2%. We partnered with them recently. They're pretty cool layer one. And again, when we talk about, I don't like to talk about price in general, unless we're actually charting things. But price does not equate to utility, especially in the bear markets. It really doesn't. Link is at 5.6%. They are an Oracle project. But what else? What else interesting? Aptos 5.2%. I don't know how long that's going to go. Are you married? That's a weird question. I can't answer that right now for legal reasons. But let's go ahead and take a look at the market. See what's going on with the trading view. Let's take a look at the Dixie baby, the dollar, and then we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, so the dollar has absolutely ripped and roared, and I probably should start trading stocks because I did pretty good. Well, this isn't really a stock, but it's not. It's just it's trash in the traditional market. She's a parking ticket because she's fine. Ah, that was cute. What's your thoughts on the currency design they're wanting to roll out with the CBDC? The CBDC, it's all trash. It's all garbage. We have 69 of you in TikTok. Giggity. All right, but now taking a look at the dollar, that generally does crap like this. Remember with the little descending wedgie things we do, we go pew, pew. But because we're having a massive pump, what's going to end up happening, we're going to have a massive dump. So we called for a pullback back on September 7th. Pew. Pop. So we're getting close to this area here, about $106.25. If you got in on this trade, you probably want to consider taking profit maybe. We might pump up a little bit more. If we do break above $106, I would probably I'd be a little bit spicy and look to about 107. But that's where we're either going to pop all the way up here after we break above 106, and then we're going to have a gnarly dump. Because if you take a look at the history of the dollar, since we're over here, May 2022, that's what happens. Okay. That's what happens. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin, let's see what Miss B is doing. Miss B has done absolutely nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Why are we doing this? Well, you guys, we're still in a bear market, and then this is technically what happens. Why do I have 232 of you in here, but only 89 likes? Come on. Seriously. Come on, honey. The only thing worth shilling is Squid Grow. We are partnered with Squid Grow, and they've been amazing partners, and I hope to continue the partnership with them. I really like the team. I think, and the community is awesome. There's one name in the Squid Grow chat. There's one name in the Squid Grow chat that I absolutely love. I can't say what it is because it's, I don't want to say that word because it starts with a P and ends with an S, but it's super funny. And that word, anytime I pop in the community chat, the guy is always posting something, and it's just really funny to me because I'm like giggling and stuff. But again, you guys, the Squid Grow is a partner of ours. We have our partners up here. All of our partners are always disclosed. We believe in, obtaining marketing dollars and disclosing. We also believe in doing due diligence. I've got a vetting team. They do a really good job. So there's that as well. But anyways, let's get back into it. So this was happening with Bitcoin. And again, since we're talking about shilling, I just dropped my Femex ref link in the chat. You guys can go ahead and use that to mint a free Soul Pass. What is that? That is Femex is getting into the Web3 arena. They're getting into the Web3 arena. So if y'all want to use my ref link, read the terms of services and understand not your keys, not your coins. How did you grow this far? How did I grow this far? Shout out to KS. He's got really good news. All right. Shout out to KS. How did I grow this far? Being mentally ill. Really is what it is. I'm a masochist. I don't know what I'm not Pawncoin. I'm not touching it. Not touching that at all. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that type of stuff. Anyways, I want to talk about okay. All right. So yesterday, what did we talk about? Y'all watched the stream yesterday. We talked about the weekly close. This is bearish to me. The fact that we popped all the way up to 27.5, but we closed down here at about 26.2. Crypto red pillar. I'm just a mom, y'all. I'm just a mom. I'm just a woman. And then I talked about consolidating between 26.5 and about 26. really about $500 range here. There's nothing too terribly sexy going on with Bitcoin. Like even with Market Cipher's flat. Market Cipher's really good at, showcasing volatility. We can even put on the Market Cipher little ribbon mabobbers. Where the heck is it? VPVR. Where the heck is it? Here we go. Yeah, this is indicating a downtrend here. This is also indicating heavy resistance at 26.6. 26.6. These are like the ribbon thingamabobbers. They're super cute. They're super fun, but it's really good at indicating where the market could potentially go. Again, indicators generally are lagging. They're not always 100% accurate, but they're good. You can use different things. However, on the 4-hour chart, again, we do have heavy resistance here at 26.6. So I would need to see, shout out to New Zealand. I would like to see 26.6 break, but taking a look at the 4-hour, it looks like we're going to really retest it. You can see MACD curling up. You can see the Market Cipher printed the big green red dot that indicates that we found that local bottom and we're shifting a little bit upward. So I think that we will potentially see about 26.6 later today. However, if you're trading that and using Femex, be very careful. You don't have to trade those chops. You can go, you guys know you can go on a centralized exchange and like dollar cost average and move it off to cold storage. You can do that, right? You totally can. Anyway, smash a like. I am an entertainer. I am an idiot on the internet. What is this story here? Oh, okay. Mixing, you keep sending me links of people that blocked me. Whalewire blocked me. Yeah, don't send me those scumbags over there. I can't see. I literally can't see. We'll have to go here. Yeah, that a-hole blocked me. They do that a lot too because I call these people out sometimes. But let's take a look at my bookmarks. Actually, I want to talk. Let's take a look at my bookmarks. Hold on. Where did it go? I don't know. Mixing, don't send me that account anymore because I can't see what they said. And plus two, I don't want to give those people any type of anything on my show. I don't, because they're scumbags. Hold on a second. Okay, let's go back down here. All right, so bankruptcy filings in the U.S. have reached levels similar to previous crises. This includes levels seen during the Great Recession of 2008 and the start of the 2020 panorama. Let me tell y'all something, okay? The 2020 panorama, that was just stupid, okay? I don't even think that was a financial crisis, and I'm going to tell you why. People got the stimmy checks. A lot of people got their rent paid. There's still moratoriums going on in different parts of the world. Yes, we that created a financial crisis, but there wasn't one during the panorama. There wasn't one during the panorama because goods and services were flying all over from public servants, okay? 2008 recession, yes, that was detrimental. Some of you lived through it, others of you didn't. Again, I lived through it. It was detrimental. Like I've never seen, it was insane. A lot of my family grew up in the Great Depression way back when. So I heard stories about that too. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Historically, these levels have triggered significant stock market crashes. Americans filed more than 39,000 bankruptcy cases in August. That's an 18% increase from the same point last year. Let's talk about bankruptcy cases. What does that mean? So bankruptcy, it comes in different forms. A lot of us are familiar with crypto bankruptcies with Chapter 11s because we've seen that absolutely crazy happen because of the crypto contagion and everybody's blaming their moms or blaming influencers, but they really need to be blaming the founders and they need to be blaming the insiders. And we also should be blaming ourselves for not taking personal accountability and not, using cold storage. However, in some people's cases, using exchanges is, it should be safe to use exchanges, but I personally would love to shift blame on the SEC for that because again, when Mt. Gox crashed in the SEC or Mt. Gox crashed in Japan said, nope, if you want to operate a crypto exchange, you need to segregate customers' funds. The US should have immediately done that as well, but they didn't. Thank you for the lightning bolt. So again, we got public servants who claim they want to protect underdogs, but they really don't. So what's going to happen with all the bankruptcy cases? Well, when we're talking about bankruptcy in the United States of America, it's a little bit different. Right now, we're talking about people going bankrupt because they have credit card loans and also because of the car loans, okay? I'm going to tell y'all right now, and you guys aren't going to like this, so smash the like. Most of us have no business buying brand new cars. You don't. It's not that you don't deserve it, but you got no business buying it, especially in times like this. You really, really don't. Why? Well, look at the economy. Look at the American economy. A brand new car is a luxury. In 2023, a car is a necessity, but in some countries, it's a luxury. So when we're talking about getting the best and nicest brand new car, get a used car. That hurts, doesn't it? It does. I like to buy new things. I love to go shopping, but guess what? Economy's in recession. So I go to the thrift store. Love to go to nice dinners. Not doing the nice dinners anymore. Maybe I'll do like a on Yelp, the two money things, but I'm doing a lot of cooking at home. I'm making sure that I get those deals. And I have to go to Target because I got the red card. I use coupons. You have no business telling people what to buy. Well, you know what? Then you don't have to go to the channel. You don't have to watch a channel, Rick. And I am going to tell them that it's very irresponsible to buy a brand new car. Maybe your parents didn't tell you it was irresponsible to buy a brand new car, but guess what? If you can't afford it, you got no business buying a brand new car. It sucks. It doesn't feel good to hear that, does it? It doesn't feel good to hear no. But guess what? Guess what? It's a hard truth, because the way America's society works is we're told you deserve. Here's a trophy. Here's this, here's that. Buy. Credit. But if you don't actually have the money or have a financial plan to pay that back, that doesn't make sense. So you're going to buy something and you're not going to be able to pay it back. Okay. There's cars on the lots. There's almost brand new cars that are like 2-3 years old with like 10, 20,000 miles that are way, way less. When you buy a brand new car right off the lot, the value drops immediately. Own an old car and know how to fix it. Well, I don't know how to fix it, but you find a man that does. Sprinkle, just kidding. But you find somebody who does, or, you figure it out, but you just get a little bit of an older car. Okay. And I understand it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, those are important financial decisions. Do you want to buy a brand new car for $60,000? Or do you want to buy a used car for $25,000 and not be in debt, or not be in $60,000 debt? That's what you got to think about. I know it sucks, because a nice car, it feels good when you're driving around. It feels good when you're, going here, there, whatever it is. And that's okay. It's okay to feel good. But at the same time, if you're somebody who likes brand new cars, maybe consider, I'm going to get this hoopty for now, or this one that maybe not as nice. I'm going to get the $25,000 model that's used, and I'm going to save for a brand new car for that experience, or I'm going to save to lease a car. And you can plan for that in the future. And that's okay. You don't have to get it this instant. And that's the biggest problem with America. The biggest problem is that we want instant gratification. We buy our kids smartphones. We buy our kids iPhones. They got the newest shoes. They go to Starbucks. All these things. We don't need that. Okay. Humans need shelter, food, not the processed crap. Y'all need to learn how to cook, and some clothing. Okay. And some clothing. That's all we really need to survive. And I think we need to take a step back and humble ourselves and talk to our ancestors. We need to talk to our people. We need to talk to our community, our grandparents, our aunties, our uncles, whomever that may be, and see how they live. Because the way they lived, if you got grandparents, sit down and talk to them about the way they lived. And if you got old grandparents, go talk to them even better. I was blessed because I grew up, not only did I grow up very, very poor, but my great aunt and my grandma helped my mom raise me. And they lived through the Great Depression way back when. So I heard stories about the coupon lines and the food lines and all that stuff. Okay. That's just my opinion. So as far as credit card debt, I understand a lot of people are struggling, and I feel the people that I hurt for the most, or are the people that make too much to where they can't qualify for government assistance, and they're the ones that are defaulting. That's what hurts for me. Because I was in that situation too, where I was making like $15 an hour, but I couldn't get any government assistance, but I didn't have enough to like do anything. Like it was crazy. I'm not moving to Dubai. Can we just start blocking the people that are saying that I'm moving to Dubai? It's just weird. Like, stop spreading fake rumors. I'm not moving to Dubai. I'm not. But with that being said, so what people are doing is they're buying these expensive cars that they can't afford. They're maxing out their credit cards. And there's a lot of people that are doing this that it's not for basic necessities. It's not for, definitely agree on that. It's not for food. It's not for basic necessities. They're doing it for self-gratification because of depression and all these other things, which I get too, because I got the ADHD. But that's the problem. So what these people are doing is they're spending all this money, they're filing for bankruptcy, and they're just going to rinse and repeat and do it again. And this is one of the reasons why America's in the duress we're in. A big part of that as well is we see rich people talking about, and we see all these morons on the internet saying, well, of course stocks are going to crash eventually. We see people on TikTok and we see it on the YouTube and all the internet. Oh, take a loan out. Go buy an Airbnb, take a loan out and buy it, rinse and repeat, mortgage your house, all these things. Airbnbs are going to they're like, part of the issue with America too is like these Airbnbs, these rental properties, these crowdfunding pools, those are going to crash. We're already seeing that happening. So just be careful who you listen to. And I know, like, I like Dave Ramsey. A lot of people don't. I don't follow everything he says, but I think it's very important that we continue to talk about money on this channel. Again, y'all can buy what you want. You can do what you want. Just think about your personal finances, your family and yourself and your communities. Because if you don't have enough money to pay those loans back, what are you going to do? You're going to be in default, credit card debt. And that's what they want. They want to make you all slaves. But anyways, that's my take on it here. We have 344 of you beautiful people, only 194 likes. I need 269 likes. I need it hard and I need it fast because we like it. Okay. Shalom to you too. Crypto gamer, fun fact. The best performing crypto asset in September is Chainlink. Nice. It's up 27%. Some people are just rich and that happens to, that's fine. That's your business. Okay. This is the thing, y'all. I don't care what you do with your money. I don't care what you invest in. I don't care what you spend in, but I think it is responsible for me when we're talking about being a recession. We're talking about like an 18% bankruptcy rate, when we're talking about credit card debt and car loans defaulting and all. I don't have any thoughts on Mara. I don't own any. Don't have any thoughts. If it works for you, congratulations. But I think it's important to talk about if you don't have it, don't spend it. Don't have it, don't spend it. Algo's cool. They're doing a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if I have Algo. I would have to check. Something happened. I don't know. Thank you for the roses. Roses smell good. But it's important to have these types of conversations, okay? Because sometimes you hear something from somebody and it helps you rethink your strategy. Because guess what? The banks aren't going to bail you out. Public servants aren't going to bail you out. Nobody's going to bail you out. Your parents might not be able to bail you out. I don't have any parents to bail me out. I got my mom. My mom's got no money. So it's important to talk about. Anyways, Mixing Network hack drains 200 million from mainnet assets. I've never heard of this network. I don't think we've talked about it on the show. I don't know what it is. But again, any DeFi protocol. So we've got beef between the sexes and the dexes, DeFi and CeFi. Okay, like this. So DeFi allows you to safely custody your own. I'm not going to give you a prediction for Bitcoin quarter one of 2024. It's still far away. And because of the uncertainty of the US economy, that might be irresponsible. 2024, I think we're going to start to see the bull run. We're going to start to see the bull run come in. But right now, we need to really be cautious. So a lot of people, the best choice for a lot of people right now that I've seen a lot of people do, I'm not telling y'all to do it, but they're just dollar cost averaging. They're buying like $100 worth of Bitcoin every Friday at 1 o'clock or whatever the heck it is. So that's your business. But when we're talking about DeFi and CeFi, okay, CeFi centralized exchanges, they have the risk because it's not your keys, not your coins, okay? But when we talk about DeFi, custodying your own storage, if you use a DeFi protocol to earn yield or to be in the pool, do all that type of stuff, or you connect to a nasty, bad DeFi protocol, you can get drained that way too. There's all different types of things. Good coin to invest $1,000 in yourself. So those are things that we need to think about. And I've never heard of this thing mixing or whatever it is, but also, it is what it is. Hex stakers unaffected. NYC banned short-term rentals. Agree. No one works. They're all salads. I love listening to Dame Ramsey. I listen to him every once in a while. We have 366 of you. I need 366 likes. That's what I need. I've made 10,000 V4 by staking my VET tokens. That's awesome. I mean, this is the thing, you guys. If you have enough tolerance, if you got the risk tolerance to do this, and you can take self-accountability, play with DeFi, play on sexes, do whatever it is you want to do. But just be cautious, okay? Just be cautious. Miss Gala last year when you said buy, I never tell y'all to buy. That's the thing. Don't miss me with that. I don't tell y'all to buy. Thoughts for prepping with it. This is live. Thoughts for prepping with the recession. We kind of talked about it. Get out of debt if you can. However, I do have a friend that's maxed out his credit cards and is waiting till 2024 to negotiate a lower rate with the banks. But good luck to him. Good luck to him. All right, let's get into the next story over here. I need y'all to smash a like. Make me feel good. Thank you so much, Dean. I appreciate it. You guys are too kind. Solid 3 over here. All right. Amazon plans to invest $4 billion in AI startup Anthropic. What is this? The partnership involves using Anthropic's AI tech and Amazon's products. Well, that makes sense. Anthropic will rely on AWS. AWS is fine, like everybody uses it. Amazon Web Services. They will assist AI chip development. Amazon gained a minority ownership stake with the initial $1.25 billion investment, and Anthropic is valued at $5 billion. It competes with Microsoft-backed OpenAI, was founded in 2021 by former OpenAI staff, ChatGPT. Amazon stock is up 1.5% today. Then we're going to talk about Brian Armstrong, okay? Before we talk about Brian Armstrong inserting himself in things that he shouldn't insert himself are, Let's talk about this. So AI. Do we have any regulations with AI? No. I want to know why the SEC is so pressed about crypto, but not pressed about AI. I want to know why other public service entities are not pressed about AI, because I'm going to tell you why they're not. I know the answer. AI is going to take away a lot of jobs from Americans, and it's going to do that globally. Okay. I get using tech for the better good. However, we need to think about our American people as well. I understand using tech to have a better quality of life. The problem with that is people are going to lose their jobs, or other jobs are going to be created to manage it. I don't know. But what's going to end up happening, especially because we're in the disarray that we are in the United States of America, inflation, devaluation of the US dollar, people cannot afford food and shelter. What I see happening is we're going to get AI is just going to come in and it's going to absolutely disrupt things. And another headline that we're seeing is that a lot of places want their employees to go back into the office instead of working remotely, which doesn't really make any sense, because if anything, you're cutting costs by not having an office, right? So it's a lot of these news stories and the way they're shifting has become very interesting to me. So what I'm thinking in my mind, again, I could be 100% wrong, it's just speculation, but one thing in my mind that I'm thinking is, why would we allow AI to run rampant, destroy jobs? Without jobs, Americans can't work. They're not earning revenue. They're going to apply for more government assistance. So we got UBI that's implemented. And then we get our CBDC, because so many people have applied for government assistance. We can't get the checks out fast enough. We can't do the direct deposit fast enough. We can't send them their cards fast enough. So we're going to do the CBDC. One transaction, everybody gets their $10,000 a month, or whatever the hell they're getting. Probably like $5 a month. Just kidding. I don't know. But that's what we're going to end up see happening. So of course, that's why they're not paying attention to AI too much. Okay. That's my opinion. You guys can disagree with me, but that's what I see happening. But it is what it is. You know, this is the world that we live in. Now, let's take a look at this story from Brian Armstrong. Coinbase Brian Armstrong argues against AI regulation, vows for decentralization and open sourcing. Okay. So Brian Armstrong really is an interesting guy. Interesting guy here. Plus, they want people spending to shop near offices. It's easy to collect their employees' data when they go back into the office. Not really. Brian Armstrong says this. Okay. Count me as someone who believes AI should not be regulated. We need to make progress on it as fast as possible for many reasons, including national security. The track record on regulation is that it has unintended consequences and competition, innovation, despite best intentions. We enjoyed a golden age of innovation on software and the internet, largely due to it not being regulated. AI should do the same. The best protection is to decentralize it and open source it to let the cat out of the bag. So first off, Brian Armstrong has more money than God. He's also, the CEO of Coinbase. Brian Armstrong, you've got to fight with crypto right now. Okay. Let's stick to crypto and stop trying to be Bill Mates. Okay, don't try to be Bill Mates over here, because and then he was talking about science the other day too. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, but we have a problem in America right now with crypto, and now y'all want to put your hands into AI. Doesn't happen with AI because you have more money than God, and you're going to be okay. And I understand the need for innovation. I understand the need to improve technology, but we're talking about something that really has the power to decimate human livelihood. That's what we're talking about here. So I get a little bit concerned. I would love for people to be responsible. I would love for people to showcase human decency with brand new technology, but can they? And that's a problem now, is because we want to regulate crypto, but we don't want to regulate AI. And we don't want to regulate the public servants. We want the public servants to continue to serve multiple terms, to continue to serve after they should be retired, and also to participate in to obtain lobbying funds and make an annual salary of $200,000 per year, but have a net worth of $73,000. To me, there's a lot of other problems we need to focus on. But again, I feel like all of this is related. And again, I love tech, I love innovation, I love competition, but right now we need jobs. People need money. And if y'all want to focus on using AI for national security or whatever that may be, let's do that then. But you see where this is going? This is going to be done so the elites can so the corporations, the large predatory corporations, can essentially, we don't need your job, and you don't need to do this, and you don't need to do that. So they can continue to be wealthy, and you have nothing. That's just what my opinion, but I could be wrong. I could just be an idiot on the internet. I mean, who knows? Who knows? We have 400 of you beautiful people in here. Okay. Only 302 likes. I need 369 likes. They shouldn't control any type of technology. Let them all grow. I mean, that's fair too. That's fair too. Also, Bybit is leaving the UK. And again, more crappy regulations. You know, I love working from home. I absolutely love working from home. Why? Because I get to be a stay-at-home mom. Let me tell y'all something about being a stay-at-home mom. So I work from home and I get to take care of my kid because I get my kid dumped off to me because other people have more important jobs than me. You see how that works? You see how that works? So I love being able to work from home. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. All right, so we talked about Brian Armstrong. Now let's go ahead and also too, this is my last argument with AI. This is going to be my last argument. My last argument is when you call a customer service hotline, how is your experience? Because that's technology. That's technology that's directing your call to the right place. How is that for you with customer service? I'll let you think about that. It's only going to get worse, baby. 400 beautiful people. I need 369 likes. Give it to me hard and fast. All right. What's this? Justin, the Bank of Spain has approved crypto exchange Coinbase to begin offering its range of services to retail and institutional investors within the country. What does this mean? This simply means that the United States of America has done the most horrible job to protect innovation in crypto. So Coinbase, which is a crypto giant, is moving overseas. We've seen Gemini move overseas and Kraken move overseas and all of these other people move overseas. That decimates jobs in the United States of America. It also pushes value overseas. And that's okay. That's fine too. So maybe we got to go to Spain. But the fact that we have companies leaving the United States of America that can create tax revenue and all of these types of things, this is important to pay attention to. Okay? This is important to pay attention to. So congratulations on Coinbase for this. I would do the same. Let's talk about the next one. Let's talk about the next story. And also, too, my Femex ref link is in the chat. If you want to use it, not your keys, not your coins, and read the terms of services. Shout out to Jen. I miss you, girl. Crypto traders brace for nearly 5 billion Bitcoin and Ether options expiry. If you don't know what an option is, they are derivatives that give the purchaser the right to buy and sell the underlying at a predetermined price at a later date. Quarterly option settlements are closely watched by traders. Yes, this is very important. So basically, what is an option? An option means that you want to go ahead and say the market's going to go up or the market's going to go down by a specific date or time. That's all that it is. We've talked about options before on the channel. They're fun to do. Sometimes they're fun to do, but is what it is. So let's read the stats here. So 117,000 Bitcoin and 1.1 million ETH option contracts will expire on Durbit on Friday. The max pain levels for Bitcoin and Ethereum are 26.5 and 16.5. Max pain is where option buyers lose most of their money on expiry. That's basically when you said the price of X is going to be Y on Thursday. That's when you lose money on the expiry. Traders expect the price stability before the expiry. No significant market movers are anticipated afterward. Ethereum dealers hold long gamma positions, nearly 16.5 to 1700. Gamma represents the rate of change between an option's delta and the underlying asset prices. High gamma values indicate the delta could change dramatically even with a very small price change in the underlying stock or fund. Delta is the theoretical estimate of how much an option's value may change. Basic math everywhere. And then this story is just kind of a big nothing burger, but people are dumb. Vitalik deposited 400 ETH, approximately 632,000 to Coinbase 30 minutes ago. I made a funny troll post on this because it's just funny. Why not? Ooh, we got communities up here. What's going on? We got stuff. But I made a funny post about this. A funny post was, pump it, Vitalik. It's not going to pump. It's just he's moving funds around. That's just what it is. Not a big deal. Big nothing burger. But people get excited about it because it's the bear market and people love to gossip and talk a bunch of crap, all these types of things. That's just what they do. We have 400 of you beautiful people, but I only see 344 likes. Give me 369 likes. Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. Nuclear energy should probably have regulations. Shout out to Mike. Da 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 da. All right. I want to get into the next Also, too, I love you. Oh, Michael Saylor, Daddy Saylor. MicroStrategy has acquired an additional 5,445 Bitcoin for approximately $147.3 million at an average price of $27,000 per Bitcoin. As of September 24th, MicroStrategy holds 158,245 Bitcoin acquired for approximately 4.68 billion at an average price of 29,582 per Bitcoin. So Michael Saylor has been dollar cost averaging in Bitcoin. This could actually mark close to the bottom because when we take a look at the chart, where are we? Okay. We're currently trading here at about $26,000. And the bottom for Bitcoin when we had the really, really gnarly drop was over here at about $16,000. So it's not a terrible buy. It's really not. Some of the buys that he did up here, terrible. Not good. So this was a pretty decent, and it just shows his conviction. Well, Michael Saylor is the biggest grifter ever because MicroStrategy is failing. That's when he got into Bitcoin, and he's not buying it. His company's buying it. So basically what his company is doing, and this is going to be an example of rich people taking loans out. His company, it's not him. His company took a loan out to buy more Bitcoin, and then they collateralize it. Then they take more loans out and vice versa and rinse and repeat. That's what they do. All right. So let's talk about Miss Eleanor because she posted something. We're now only 4 days away from a possible government shutdown. If this occurs, the SEC could stay open in full capacity, continue to do rulemaking and bring enforcement cases. If it has leftover money from the fiscal year, if not, the agency would be limited. So let's talk about that. Okay. We all know that the SEC is a public funded company. Government is a business. Public taxpayers, your taxpayer dollars, all of our taxpayer dollars fund 95% of government operations. What does this mean? This means that all public servants' salaries and all of their jobs and all the things that they do, we pay for it. The SEC is not an essential. I don't think the SEC is an essential worker. I really, really don't. I'm very bullish for the Bitcoin happening. They're not an essential organization. Okay. By the time they actually litigate and complete an enforcement action, by the time they do all of that, people have already gotten hurt. Bad things have already happened. The SEC litigates instead of actually being proactive. The SEC really isn't needed for a government shutdown. What services are needed? Healthcare, childcare, schools, those types of things, those types of things. But with the public, but the SEC, they're not needed. So basically what the SEC would do is they would stay open if they had extra funds from last year. But again, the SEC asked, I think, for $1 billion or something ridiculous like that. And again, they do good sometimes with traditional finance. But remember when we talked about Gary Gensler being an absolute affiliated with Goldman Sachs? Goldman Sachs, I think, got fined. I think they make like $50 billion a year, and they got fined like $7 million for something that they did. Gary Gensler worked for them for 18 years, I believe. Okay, a really long time. Or 8 years. It was a long time, but he was promoted to a partner, all kinds of stuff, and they got slap on the wrist. And that's my problem. Okay. Is the SEC is not actively protecting you. They're not. But again, that's my personal opinion. We've did the videos. We've talked about it. All of those types of things, The SEC did stay open for 2 weeks during the shutdown in 2013. What did they do? Probably nothing. So we got another Bitcoin spot ETF coming up. Bitcoin spot ETFs countdown in 21 days. And this is from our buddies over at Altcoin Daily. So basically, there's lots of deadlines here. And I fully believe that we are going to see a Bitcoin spot ETF approved in 2024. Because look at the dates here. Okay. These are the second deadline is going to be mid-October between the 17th and the 19th for most of these. And then the third deadline is all 2024. And then the final deadline is all 2024 quarter 2. So I think we will see an approval. I think they're going to drag it out. They're going to see it drag it out. We're going to drag it out. So that's what's happening. But Bitwise filed an amendment to their spot Bitcoin ETF application. The NYSE filed an amending application, includes 40 plus pages of new Bitwise research. Wow, 40 plus pages. That's ridiculous, but cool. Aims to address the SEC concerns about spot Bitcoin ETFs. That's okay. Waiting for SEC response after grayscale ruling. If SEC appeals, must prove CME's market price discovery role. Amendment addresses prior SEC objections and clarifies Bitcoin price discovery, literature, and CME market significance. Bitwise is essentially saying some of the SEC's concerns or disagreements to the original filings made little sense. So basically, Bitwise is going to say, they said, hey, these are your concerns. We're going to address them. That's exactly what they did, and that's okay. Good for them. It is. Happy for them, proud of them. So hopefully you get the Bitcoin spot ETF. Bitcoin starts pumping like crazy Q2 of 2024, and we all become rich and we all take profit at the same time, and we dump on BlackRock and dump on the public servants. That's what I would love to do in a perfect world. Anyways, we have partnered with Cherokee for the show today. Okay. And they have a claims market. So we're going to talk a little bit about what this is. Again, they're partners of the show and we thank them. So if you have an FTX or Celsius claim, BlockFi, whatever that may be, then this is going to be for you. Claims Market by Cherokee Acquisition is a platform dedicated to simplifying the market for trade claims. Basically, they're promising to give you the best price for your claim, and they're very fast closing for claim sales. So how does this work? What is it? Sellers list their claim on the site and upload necessary documents. Sellers can review other asking prices. They curate all claims and only list scheduled or allowed. Buyers can scroll through the claims and select which ones they would like to bid on or purchase. And they have all the agreements needed. The simple assignment of claim, SAC agreement, and it's fair to both buyers and sellers. Also check out the buyer's agreement and seller's agreement and watch the video explainer. I highly recommend you watch my interview with the team. I went ahead and I interviewed them. They're also going to be on Twitter, so if you want to learn more about them. But they posted this on August 28th. Claims market, 200 million of claims traded over 300 transactions. Thursday sales of 4.8 million Genesis got us past that milestone. Those types of things right there. Okay. So basically, what does this mean? This is for people who want liquidity and do not want to wait. They do not want to wait for the Chapter 11s to deal with it. They just want to be done and move on. So if you got funds stuck on an exchange, this might be a good option for you. Okay. You need to read the terms of services. You need to do your due diligence. You need to probably talk to your CPA. You might need to talk to legal. So those are things that are going to vary from person to person. So those are things that you need to do your due diligence on. But again, Cherokee, thank you so much for partnering us. We appreciate you. And if this is something that makes sense to you, just do your due diligence on it. That's all. Now, I want y'all to smash a like and let's talk about this. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, we talked about mixing already. All right, let's talk about the drama. This is a drama alert, okay? And y'all know my buddy Justin Sun. We love Mr. Sun. Oh boy, this is a long thread. HTX Huobi hack. So as most of you know, Huobi thought it was a fantastic idea to change their exchange name to rebrand, shout out to Brazil, to HTX. Stop naming your companies with an X and a T. Huobi was hard to pronounce anyways, but why did they name it to HTX? And then they get hacked. Let's read the notes. Shout out to Justin for them. HTX was hacked, resulting in a loss of 500 ETH worth about 8 million. HTX advisor Justin Sun confirmed the hack, stated that all the losses have been recovered. The compromised wallet received substantial deposits from Binance. HTX still holds over 3 billion in user assets, making the loss relatively small. 8 million loss is roughly equivalent to 2 weeks revenue for the HTX platform. Okay, that's not too terribly bad, but it's still, anytime money is taken and stolen, it increases costs for other things. It's not a good thing. Don't steal. But apparently it's been resolved. Justin Sun to the rescue, all of those things. And as always, you guys, people keep asking me about Mr. Ben Armstrong. Go follow him on Twitter. Go subscribe to his new YouTube channel if you would like to support him. That would be a nice thing to do. 400 people, 389 likes. Smash a like. Get me to 400. I'm going to start an exchange and just call it a sex. I'm going to start an exchange and call it SEX. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Most criminal crypto exchange, not overall. I think the most criminal one, people forget about Cryptopia. They forget about Quadra X. They forget about a lot of these things that happened. They do. And now, of course, we have to talk about this story as well, because we have to. The Tether FUD. It wouldn't be a day in crypto without China FUD or Tether FUD or FUD from your mom. I don't even know anymore, okay? But this is Mr. Paulo. He is the CTO of Tether. Before spreading FUD, it would be great if you guys did take a look at Web Archive. This is January 2022. And if you open the link below, last updated May 12th, 2020. Again, take a moment to search and verify information before YOLO posting. So this is from Woo Blockchain, and they actually report pretty, interesting things, like cool things. We cover them a lot, but they posted this. An email from Tether shared by Cake DeFi CEO. Tether has modified its terms of services. Corporation controlled by another entity. Directors and shareholders residing in Singapore are no longer permitted to be Tether customers. This is an old archive. And they said Tether responded that since 2020, Singapore has been prohibited jurisdiction, including Cuba, North Korea, Pakistan, Syria, government of Venezuela, and Crimea. And then the CTO is he's just going off. So anyways, basically everything is fine and copacetic. But again, there are always risks with Tether or stable coins. Okay. There are. But, you know, we love to post false information on the internet, not on this channel. We cover stuff. And if we make a mistake, we like to talk to you about it. We like to do that because I think it's important to do so. But anyways, I'm going to make a video for you guys later. We have 412 of you beautiful people. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm also going through, like, I'm not feeling very creative lately, and I'm going through, like, 2023 is a very weird year for me. Like, my whole life is switching and changing, doing these things. So it's like, but that's neither here nor there. I'm still going to show up every day. I'm going to try to bring the same energy every day and all of those beautiful types of things. You think XRP, do I think XRP is going to 25 cents? Let's take a quick look at the chart. It could. I mean, again, you guys, when we do charts, this is just, you know, it's all speculation. It's really for entertainment. So this is the XRP chart. We're going to go ahead and go to the daily, and we love XRP. We love, you know, their company that owns them, Ripple. All right. So we broke below this trend line here. Yikes. Not good. Not good. So guess what? It's so much fun to just keep drawing new trend lines. And again, you can trade XRP on Femex if you like. Use my ref link is in the chat. So we can go ahead and draw this here. So is XRP going to go to 25 cents? Well, right now it's not looking like it, but maybe if we get a massive dump by Bitcoin, if Bitcoin dumps to sub 20,000, which I don't know is very likely right now, I'm pretty confident XRP will see 25 cents again. Now, that being said, we're holding on to the support line here at 49 cents fairly well. So if we break this, we'll probably tap on this trend line again about 47 cents. But anyways, I digress. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to our partners of the channel. Thank you guys for being here, for sharing this, for watching it, engaging, smashing the like. And if you're going to be in Fort Lauderdale, I'm going to be at the Cypherpunk event. Come see me. Come say hi. If you can't afford to get in, message me. I'll try to get you a ticket. If not, they have a lot of side events. Come hang out at the side events. They're going to be fun. The fun thing is they want me to come party. I don't really party, though. I'm maybe out till like 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night because I'm tired lady. But yeah, come to Fort Lauderdale. It'll be great. It'll be a good show. It'll be a good time. And come say hi to me. I'd love to meet you guys and say hi. But I'm going to get going. I got content to make. I got TikToks to make. I got to do lots of things right now. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. And try to be kind and showcase compassion and don't just be an a-hole. Bye. Bye, beautiful babies. I'll make a TikTok for you guys soon.